Hello. Let's get started with a message from the dragons. Which dragon wishes to speak? Which dragon wishes to speak? Okay. Lilac Fire Dragon transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, and joy. All right, lilac makes me think of the violet flame, which helps with transmutation. Lilac Fire Dragon. Okay, transmutation through the power of divine love. Yes, that makes me think of the Magician card in the Tarot, how you are the alchemist. You are your own healer. And looking at the word transcendent, okay, how you have learned to transcend pain, suffering, limiting beliefs through the energy of love and your expanding consciousness. And how the flames, let's think of the dragon breathing fire. Now I'm thinking of the phoenix rising from the ashes, how flames, fire, the element of fire helps to purify. So you've been going through a powerful transformation, an energetic clearing process. And so you're likely feeling more peaceful, more optimistic, and joyful within, which is not to say, because you're here having a human experience, it does not mean that you do not experience the gamut of human emotions, but you are better able now to manage. It's how you respond. And you are learning. The more you traverse your path to better manage any thoughts and emotions that are more denser in energy, you are better able at managing, responding. Okay, I'm noticing that the Lilac Fire Dragon, and looking at the contents, it's on page 44. So you may be seeing, among many other number sequences I'm sure you're noticing, but you may be noticing fours as well, such as 44, making me think of stability, how you are being stabilized energetically within. Okay. Let's read about the Lilac Fire Dragon. These dragons are fifth dimensional. However, they can reach up into the ninth dimension to access the awesome lilac fire of Source, which is a new energy recently graced to Earth. Interesting, a new energy. Which is a new energy recently graced to Earth. This carries transcendent love as well as enlightenment. When these dragons pours their lilac fire over and through us, we are bathed in divine feminine light, which has the power to dissolve all lower energies in pure love and bring us peace, hope, and joy. It also bathes us in the higher divine feminine qualities of wisdom, agape, and oneness. Having this energy in our aura may even allow us to experience bliss and ecstasy. Okay, your guidance is, when you choose this card, a Lilac Fire Dragon will touch you with incredible ninth dimensional light. So call it in and ask it to touch you. As it approaches you, breathe in divine love and sense the lilac fire enveloping you. This will enable you to let go of the old easily, calmly, and graciously. Notice particularly how you feel when this dragon touches you and sense the purity of the love that it radiates. Ask this dragon to remain with you, to anchor the glorious light of the lilac fire and take you into a new and illumined way of being. When you do this, the love radiating from your heart will become purer and more beautiful. People will sense this and respond with trust, respect, and gratitude. Consciously work with this beautiful dragon and notice the difference it makes to your life and the quality of love around you. So, very transformative energy, yes. And indeed, as we transform ourselves, it will impact the quality of our lives, our environment, not only our internal environment, as within, so without, right? The law of correspondence. Okay, let's move on to the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle. Is this right side up? Yes. Oh my, interesting. Look at this. Look at this. One of the two cards that came out, the Chamber of the Violet Flame. We mentioned the violet flame. Karmic release, radical transformation. Indeed, this is a radically transformative time. Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So now I'm thinking these colors here, lilac, violet, I'm thinking of the amethyst crystal. So I have a raw one right here, or what is this, a cluster? An amethyst cluster. You may work with crystals yourself or be drawn to them. Now I'm thinking Lemuria. You may resonate with having a past life or past lives in Lemuria, the ancient civilization of Lemuria, a civilization that operated on the principles of unconditional love, living in harmony with one another and with nature, having reverence for the divine feminine, feminine qualities, feminine energy. And reading about the lilac fire dragon, we read about the divine feminine, its nurturing energy. Okay. The second card here, sacred inner space, sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. Oh, this is interesting. I've been noticing that there's a strong energy of sacral chakra healing and emphasis on sexual and sensual energies. So an emphasis on pleasure, tapping into more joy, pleasure, delight, tenderness. And yes, that makes me return to what we were talking about in regards to the divine feminine energy. Very loving, nurturing energy here. Sacred inner space. So you are treating yourself with more tenderness as you traverse on this path of yours, learning to be kinder to yourself. This is, did I even show you the card? It's beautiful. Iridescent lights, very calming, ethereal. Okay. Sacral chakra, tenderness, sensuality. Now the colors, I did mention the amethyst, but now looking at these iridescent colors, it makes me think of, I believe this is opalite. Right here, the iridescent color. Perhaps even moonstone. I have a moonstone ring. Just, I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Okay. All right, let's read about, excuse me. the sacred inner space. Page 121. Okay. 121, that makes me think of new beginnings, but also individuality, leadership, taking initiative, but also the number 2, making me think of unity, union, uniting your masculine and feminine energies within, but also coming into union, yes, potentially in the physical. So number 2, yes, also makes me think of harmony. And that makes me think of what I said about Lemuria, how their society functioned in a very harmonious way. Okay, here we go. Let's read about sacred inner space. Okay, let's just go to the message. You are being guided to the gateway of your sacred self. This is an opportunity to recognize that the more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being hold keys to great power. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. This is an opportunity to recognize that the more tender and vulnerable aspects of your being hold keys to great power. I'm noticing the contrast here. Vulnerable and power, right? All right. There is great power in vulnerability, great strength in being vulnerable, being open, honest, sharing of yourself. Okay, reading on. Honor the sacred within. And I believe this is what you are learning more and more, to honor yourself. Reclaim any parts of yourself that you have disconnected from or abandoned. If you want to experience more love and belonging, look within. There is a huge lesson in finding love within yourself. Realize that false narratives have been floating around your energetic field. Energetic field, stories that have discouraged you from expressing yourself. Well, that makes me look to this card here, the Violet Flame, and also the initial message of the Lilac Fire Dragon, transmutation, transmutation, transformation. You are going through a radical transformation and healing, especially energetically. You're being energetically upgraded, having released false narratives. You are rewriting a new narrative, a new script for your life, for what is possible for you. You may even have been lied to and told you aren't beautiful. That makes me think of self-esteem, self-worth, approval. This card is here to remind you that you are beautiful, and more importantly, you can create beauty in the world. Recognize that you hold the power of the universe within, and then you'll find your flow. Believing in your own truth, not external lies, instead of abiding by external false narratives. You are the narrator, the writer of your beautiful life story, and you can and have already started to rewrite a new story for yourself. To hold yourself as indeed sacred. You are meant to live a beautiful life filled with tender, loving care, with joy, pleasure. But as the message says, indeed, it all starts with us first. It all starts within. Okay, look at these beautiful colors of all these cards. They're in similar color families, lilacs, violets. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to end it there. my throat chakra. It's, you can probably tell, healing at this time. All right. Thank you so much. Take care.